Hi, I'm Scarlett Antonia, and I'm so happy to be here with Poncho today. We're going to do our very first podcast, and we started this project a few months ago. Thanks to Arts Westchester, we wouldn't even be able to do it.
Shout out Arts Westchester.
Shout out Arts Westchester. Absolutely. We thank them so much. And it's a brand new musical. It's an original, and it's based on The Wizard of Oz. And we are working on sections from it currently, and it takes about a year to finalize the whole project. But I have an incredible talent. I'm very excited about them. And this is our first podcast with Poncho today. So happy about that. And the girls, so far what we've covered is a way to find home, like Dorothy did on her journey to Oz. And we're on our journey with Poncho today. Thank you so much for being our host.
Hey. Facts. All right. Cool. So we're going to have the lovely cast of the show come up to the table. That was perfect. Boom.
Gotta reposition.
Yeah. How are you ladies doing today?
I'm doing well.
Okay. Good to hear. Could you introduce yourselves to the cameras for the people?
Hello, I am Joanna Ciron, and I am working on this project too.
Okay. What is your specialty? What do you love to do most?
Sing. That's why I'm here.
Sing. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it. And
Hello, I'm Tayla Rees. I don't know where I'm looking. Jeez, where am I looking? I'm Tayla Rees, and I love to sing. It's definitely a career choice of mine, so I'm really excited to also work in acting with this play.
yes.
Plus singing, so yay.
Okay. We out here. Cool. So I'm very big on come up stories. Like I think it's real interesting to see like from the point to where an artist or musician like first starts singing, how they get to where they are now. So starting with Joanna, like how did you even get introduced into music and eventually into playmaking and then get to where you are here today with the play?
Music mostly has been part of my life for like most of my life because it's been a family thing to be very, I guess, musically talented.
You just have like a musically inclined family?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
And I've been singing apparently ever since I learned how to speak. So I've just been doing it for fun. And then recently I've been considering it as like one of my favorite hobbies and perhaps like something in like career. And I've been working like more professionally on my voice instead of just like as a fun little hobby.
Okay.
And then I never really did public singing. So my friend kind of dragged me out to do this stupid open mic at like a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And they recorded a video of me without me knowing.
Okay.
And it happened that that video got through people I know and then got to Scarlett, and that's how I met her.
Okay.
So yeah, it started out with my first open mic. So every experience with Scarlett has been a first because I'm very new to everything. So yeah, very fortunate.
Cool. We're out here
this.
towards the beginning of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. Miss Tayla.
Hello.
Hello.
So I've pretty much been doing music all my life since I was probably even in my mom's womb, because I literally would kick to the beat in her stomach, and she can confirm that.
Is this facts?
Yeah.
Like, hey, what? Okay.
So it was kind of just inevitable. I'm a huge music person, and I started with just like singing Disney tunes and everything when I was really little and everything, and then it really became a part of my life and a part of me. It's always been a passion of mine, not only to sing and perform, but to connect with people through all of that. So that's what I want to do. I want to connect with people through my music and help them any way I can and enjoy myself along the way. And I'm happy to be doing this play because it's kind of intertwining other things I like to do, like acting and singing at the same time and kind of like that. So I'm definitely excited. This is definitely the career I want for myself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Shoot. So this episode is for the play. So I do want to ask you a little bit about some of your feelings about the play. First of all, you said you're excited about it. You said you're excited. She's excited about it. What do you look forward the most? What about the play do you look forward to the most?
I kind of feel like it just put me on this journey to polish up the things that I didn't know I needed to polish. Or that even were a part of me, I guess. It kind of just brought out this whole other beast kind of thing of just not an actual beast. It's not what I mean.
It's a beast, but continue.
I mean, like, I feel more free on stage now, more myself, and I definitely feel more comfortable. And I feel like that's really important. If you're comfortable on stage and you feel like that stage is your own, then that gives the audience a comfortability. And that comfortability is exactly what I want to give my audience.
I have a question, just going off what you just said. Does that translate into other areas of your life, the confidence you feel on stage?
Yes, it absolutely does. I do believe that every aspect of life has to do with any other aspect of life.
Facts.
So the way I am in my singing, I have definitely exuded in other parts of my life. I just am this way now. It's like I feel very open all the time, it feels great because I don't like to be closed off. I'm more of like an outgoing, happy-go-lucky person. So I think that this play has definitely, just even in the stages that we are right now, has really brought me to a point where I am starting to know more about myself as an artist and what I want to give to my fans.
Okay, cool. Joanna, what are you looking forward to most about the play?
I'm very much looking forward to the end result of this play because with very minimal experience I have in musicals, what I've been introduced and presented with is a full-blown, like a set musical, and all you have to do is just learn it. But with this one, I've been with the show from the ground up, so it's very interesting to see how, like, not only me playing a character plays a part in the show, of me also being part of the show plays in how it ends up, and how it's produced. And it's very nice to know that I also have somewhat of a say in this show because it's
you're just a part of the entire creation process. I mean, okay, cool. Okay, bouncing off of that, what are some of the struggles that you've endured going through this entire process of being with the show, what's been going on for a few months, right? Probably longer. I remember you telling me the idea probably like last year.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah, so
the idea, but we haven't had the meetings along the way.
Actually, yeah.
That's a fact. So what are some of the struggles that you've endured trying to execute this show?
I guess with like my very minimal experience and knowledge, it's more of a learning experience with me having to catch up and having to learn like everything that's happening so I can apply this to myself in the future. But it's also the fact that because like I am so young and because I have so many things presented with me, it's very hard to like balance so many things at
Meaning
the same
just
time.
Like school life,
like everything else.
Okay.
And I feel like even though it may be like another thing on my plate, it's also another thing that I get to enjoy in life. It's like an outlet.
Okay, I respect that. Okay, Tayla.
So I think that it kind of goes back to what I said about like just finding myself in performing. I think it even made me find myself in my own voice and what I, who am I as an artist? And I think that is this has really solidified me now, I think. And it's only getting better and I'm learning more and more. And I gotta say, it's really amazing to see all the other cast members and how their story is playing out and what they're learning. And what's crazy is I remember going through a lot of the things that they've gone through. Because I think there's like a cool age difference with everybody. And like even with Joanna, like I've seen you just like grow in leaps and bounds, like it's insane. And the thing is, I relate to you. I relate to a lot of the younger cast just because I remember going through all of those things and finding myself. So
it's like a mirror almost.
Yeah. So I am always here to give advice to if you ever need it. Because I like that we can all relate that way. You know, I think it's very cool. Scarlett's hosting this in a way where we can all really just grow on our own, but in a controlled way at the same time, which is great. It's a good balance all together.
Okay, cool. I didn't really catch what the struggles were that you were facing. I may have just missed it. I'm sorry.
I said in the beginning that basically just like finding myself performance wise.
Okay.
Yeah, and just being more comfortable and free on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Cool. So, Tayla, I know you're very big into your own career as a solo artist. You have some songs out, recently signed that deal too. So, you know, we out here. And I know that you just love to sing all day, every day. So how did you guys really step into the play world, which I feel like is something that not a lot of musicians really seek out?
So actually, I was a part of the Battleground Talents Showcase, but because
shout out to them.
Facts. If that ever comes back around with after COVID and everything, but actually I met Scarlett through that, and then I think I sang Over the Rainbow for you. And then you were like, you know what, I'm doing a play and I would love for you to be involved in this, and it'd be cool. So then she and I just started working together in that way, and now we're doing this, and I'm really excited. I like how it's coming out. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. We out here. But did you ever have a desire to get into plays before this? Or?
I was always more of like going for the solo, career in singing kind of thing, and that's still my goal. But I like to dabble in a bunch of things. So acting is another thing I really like. So I figured, why not, kind of thing, and I like it. I've done it a little bit in the past, but I think that doing this play has actually taught me more about myself, honestly, and I like that, and the way that Scarlett does. Like directs. I feel like she allows you to be yourself and figure out yourself.
That's major. That's so major. And so,
which is the best part about it. And I'm just kind of like, well, you can only evolve from here,
Facts.
So
that's so beautiful. Shout out to Scarlett, because
yes,
I feel like a director. I feel like a director in the play world is like a producer or engineer in the music world, and like sometimes there's like ego battles between like what the artist wants to do and the producer wants the artist to do and things like that. So like I think that's major that you just allow people.
It's a balance.
To be
it is definitely a balance there, and I really do like that. It's very genuine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Joanna.
I started getting into like plays and musicals when I first auditioned for my first musical, like freshman year of high school. And I just did it for fun, like pastime, like I'm in high school, I need something to do. And I ended up enjoying it a lot. And I continued doing them, and I found it as an art form that I really enjoy, and as something I could really see myself continue doing in like throughout my life, because I've never really I've known of musicals, but I never really learned about them or focused into them. But my whole life has been about expression and in any type of art,
that's major.
Drawing or so.
You can draw?
Yeah, I'm an artist. So I thought, if drawing is a way to visually express myself then singing and acting is a way to auditory or and physically express myself. And I thought that just having a whole range of expressing myself is just really nice.
Yeah, that's liberating. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. So, Tayla, you, I feel like, are a very outspoken artist and very proud of what you do. And I was wondering, like, that's hard to do. As someone that's like tried to step into like it's just a world of art and expression, and like I feel like I'm not great at it. Like I have a lot of respect for that because I understand how hard that is to like truly pull off.
I think you're good at it. But
Nah, I mean like I do things, I do like stuff like this, but then when it comes to like singing and stuff or like drawing, like it's just like it's not it. Anyway, but I just wanted to ask, like, because I just know how much of a struggle it is. Like, how did you even like get to a place where you were able to express yourself like that? And I want to ask you that after, because like y'all are like amazing at expression, and like I'm jealous.
I feel like expression and just being, it all has to do with being comfortable in your skin, honestly. It's just
Major gem.
it's it's a big thing, honestly. It's just through life experiences, and my mom, who is a big part of,
Shout out to the mom.
yes, you can call her Angel, and she's that's her nickname actually, though. No, but she's done a lot to support me, and
I see that
I wouldn't
too.
be here without her. She's definitely been a huge support system for me, and she helped me definitely open up as I got older and as I went through experiences in life, and I started gaining more confidence in myself, and then realizing that I wanted to give that confidence to other people that might have.
You feel like that's the goal? I'm sorry I cut you off, but you feel like that's the goal of your art, to give confidence and inspire other people?
It's definitely to help people, inspire them in any way that they need it. That's the thing. Not everybody has a support system like I have.
Facts.
So if I can be that, then I definitely, I'm going to do that. So that's what my passion really, the base of it is. And then I love singing, and it comes out through that, and writing, and just making music. Like I write with my producer, Pat Gasparini, and we've been working together for about a little bit over a year now, and we've been working really hard, but it's all worth it because it's come to this point where now I'm signed with a label deal called Big Panda Records, and it's two separate people that came together that were pretty successful on their own, and they came together to make one label, and they were just like, yeah, we want to sign you, and we worked out all the negotiations and details, and now we're seeing how they're going to promote me and everything, and we're on the path. So okay. I'm really excited. So
Facts.
I
the
will
journey's
be
really starting
coming
now.
around real soon. So
and we're here for it.
yeah. Awesome.
Okay, definitely. Joanna, how did you get so phenomenal at expressing yourself? I remember the first time I heard you sing. I just wish I could do that. That's really all it is at the end of the
There
day.
are too many first impressions for how people meet me, and it's never been through singing, and you're the first who's
for real?
Probably you and Scarlett, who first met me through my singing, which has like never happened before because, well, I don't know. When you guys all know me through like how I express myself through singing, but in like real life, I'm very like quiet person.
That's what I think is the most amazing part about it.
So I feel like expressing yourself is something that you've done as a child, and some people continue to do that when they grow up and they discover themselves, because some people discover themselves through like inside, but I like discovering myself through like presentational. I like to display myself and what I'm able to do to people who I'm comfortable with. And I feel like with singing, I feel like it's a form of expression where I become something I really don't know yet. Where I get to like...
Can you say that one more time?
Through singing, I become, I guess, something I don't know yet in confidence. Because anything besides singing, I don't really have that confidence. But with singing, I just become this big character that people don't expect from such a small
Do you think that
person.
it was like... yeah, again, that's the most amazing part. But do you think it was just like a repetition thing? Like, yo, I've done this so many times. I've been doing this since I could speak. I just know I can kill this. Or like, is it just like, why do you think that's the case?
Like,
That like you singing, you're like just so confident. When in other things, it's not as much.
I feel like with singing, it was an easier way to express myself without exactly using words. Like, obviously you sing with words, but you can express an emotion without having to like really say like any specific words. Like any tune or like melody can represent
Just
an
through the
emotion.
cadence, or maybe even through like body language and stuff like that. Okay, I respect that. Wow. So Tayla,
Yes.
in your day-to-day just creative journey, what does the creative process look like for you? Like, if you were to create a song, like for just for anything, just sitting down and doing it, what does that look like for you?
So somebody else might have like a journal or a diary. I don't really
Notes app?
do that.
Is it the Notes app?
I didn't. Well, I write my songs either in a book or in my notes. So it's kind of it's really voice memos. So
Yeah, that's me.
That's really
Yeah.
my diary. So really, the songs I write are exactly how I'm feeling, or I write about an experience that maybe I've been through or my friend has been through.
You write songs based on other people's experiences?
Mine and others. Honestly, it kind of varies, and I think that whatever is going on in my life, I feel like it's supposed to be happening for a reason. So somebody else must be going through that as well.
Facts.
So why not write about it? So I just I write pretty often. It's definitely become something that's just a normal thing for me. I just do it. I love to, before it was cold, I typically go outside and I typically write outside. Now I'm more in my music room or looking out of a window. I definitely, it's like kind of like it's my own outlet. So it's like a peaceful, safe, exciting space to create. I feel like when I'm doing all of this.
That's cool. That's cool. Now that you're, when did you sign your deal?
I signed it. When did I sign that? It was how long ago was that?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago at Barton Orchards, I did like a performance for the first time in months. So outside at Barton Orchards.
Nice.
With my producer Pat and his band, the Patrick James Band, and they sent the contracts that day, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna sign that real quick. So yeah, after the negotiations and everything, so about 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right, I won't dig into that then. I have a bunch of questions for signed artists, but we will get back to that on the next interview.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Joanna. What is you did say that you write songs for fun, but you write pretty consistently, correct?
No,
Nah.
not really.
She's like, I don't.
No, I don't.
Do it.
Okay. That's fine. Well, what would you say is your major creative outlet?
My major creative outlet
Yeah.
is probably mostly singing.
Just singing in general.
Sometimes drawing, if I have something to draw on in front of me. But mostly for creative outlet, I enjoy singing if I'm able to. And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to ask, I guess, for drawing then, like, is it just something that just sporadically happens, or do you do it for like therapy or like schedule time to do it, or?
Before, like, because I used to want to do like art as a career choice, as an artist or like an animator. I used to do it like almost every day. I have a sketchbook.
Wait, an animator? You know After Effects?
Not really. I took an animation class like once, but like that's it.
Continue.
Anyway, when I used to take art in a more like engaged, serious way, I would like draw every day. I would like sketch or something just to like get something out. And then now I kind of just do it like when I'm bored or like when I have an idea coming to me, or get caught doodling in class. So that's how I get in trouble. So yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Do the same thing. Yeah, I did the same thing too.
It's just like I have an iPad instead of a pen and paper, so like I can explore anything, and it's more likely for me to get in trouble because I could just like do anything on an iPad. So I get so distracted.
I get it. Yep.
You heard it here first. So with all that being said, this has been the first episode of the Ozical podcast with the homies, with the cast, Tayla and Joanna. Could you tell the people where to find you on social media?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Tayla Rees Music, TaylaRees Music.
Boom. Not Taylor.
Tayla. Tayla. And then YouTube, it's the same.
Okay.
And Facebook is the same.
You have a Facebook?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm required to have every single social media, like TikTok. Oh, TikTok is Tayla Rees 792. So TAYLAREES 792.
Boom.
Yeah.
Joanna.
I do not have a music focused Instagram. I have a very personal Instagram. So I don't know if I kind of want to give that out, actually.
It's low key, y'all. Maybe in the future, but
sorry.
Not now. It's cool. So, okay. The last thing I always like to ask in my interviews is, do you have any? I'll start with Joanna. Do you have any advice for upcoming artists, musicians, or just anyone that wants to do what you currently do right now?
I would say, really, don't compare yourself, and it's a very easy habit to fall into, and I say that and I'm such a hypocrite because I constantly compare myself, but because when you see someone who you think, oh, they're so amazing, all you see is either an end result or an almost end result, while you haven't seen what they've done before when you do like years and years of like training yourself. And like it's not going to be a consistent like climb up. You're going to have like off days, so like don't push yourself if you're like you just can't do it that day or week. It's fine to take breaks. So
okay. Yeah, that's facts. Like, this is a real quote that it takes 5 to 10 years to become an overnight success. So, like, just people never see the process. But yeah, okay. Ms. Rees.
I would say the biggest thing I would say is when you're up on that stage or in the studio, wherever you're doing your craft, don't be afraid to do it and really do it. Like, commit to it. So if you're up on stage, let's say, and, you know, there's a big audience and you get these nerves, you're like, I'm up on stage doing what I love to do, and I'm here for a reason. So you do that with the utmost confidence. Don't be afraid of it, because you're going to eventually get there. You're eventually going to find that confidence to just be you and do that, but just start to understand that, and you'll get there a lot quicker. So
Okay.
yeah.
You heard it here first. Boom. So thank you for Scarlett for coming through for the session. Shout out to the cast. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to Arts Westchester. Y'all have the craziest piano in your building that is so fun to play with. And so, and yeah.
Fan of your piano.
Facts. And yeah, that's what it is. Boom. Episode 1 in the books.
Yes.
Episode 2 is going to be just
Poncho.
as crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah. We out here.
Yeah.